have the IPSY advent calendar here. This one is pretty heavy, so I'm gonna set her down real quick and give you guys the info about it. This one is the large 25-day advent calendar. It did retail for, it was $115 plus tax, and then it was a grand total value that they say it's supposed to have of $475. When you open it up, it does look like this. So here's what the calendar looks like. It is 2-tiered, so you're supposed to remove one, and then you got the second half at the bottom here. So I think it's like 12 days up top, and then the rest are at the bottom here. So yeah, super excited. Let's go ahead and just start diving in to the calendar here. I'm just gonna grab the top little sleeve here to make it a little bit easier to hold. So let's grab day number 1. Now, I have not looked at anything about this calendar online since I have it here waiting for me. I didn't want to spoil anything. All right, so first up, it looks like it might be a sample or travel size of the Kinship Mint Mud Deep Pore Detox Mask. Their claim with this mask is that it's supposed to unclog pores, balance the oils, and smooth the skin with lactic acid, moringa, bentonite, and kaolin glaze, and some jojoba oil in it. Let's grab day number 2 and see what we got in this day. This is the Lord Jones Whole Plant Formula CBD Lip Balm. Regular kind of lip balm, no tint. And their whole claim with this lip balm is that it's supposed to smooth, soften, and soothe the lips with the blend of CBD, shea butter, mimosa wax, beeswax, and olive oil hydrates. And apparently it's got some grapefruit essential oils for antioxidant power. Item number 3 now. Let's see what is in here. This one feels a little bit thicker with packaging. Whoops, tough to get out. Oh, a little Fenty Skin. This one I'm super excited about because I've actually been really wanting to get my hands on her skincare line. This is her Total Cleanser Mini Makeup Removing Cleanser with Barbados Cherry. And this is exciting. It's an actual, like an official mini size that they do sell on the website, so it's not a sample size. You actually get a pretty good amount of product in here. I think it's 1.52 fluid ounce. It feels like it's filled all the way to the top, not like one of those where it's like half full. So I feel like you could actually use this one enough to see how your skin would react to this, which is always nice to see because I don't really like getting the like mini minis of the cleansers because I don't know, I feel like you need to use it a few washes, at least like a week, 2 weeks to really see how your skin kind of reacts. So I like that they put this size of the product in here. So really excited to try it. Item number 4 now. Let's see what is in this door. Oh, that one almost looked empty. And got it. This one is tiny. It's a teeny tiny little Ciate box. So day number 4, we had a Ciate single shadow. More specifically, it's a metallic in the shade Plum Up. I had to do a little bit of research here because I was like, wait a second, do they actually sell single shadows? I thought they only sold palettes, and 100% confirmed here, they do not sell single shadows on their website. So this is something that they kind of specially made just for this IPSY box here. But moving on to item number 5. Oop, let's see what we got in this day. Boop. And it looks like we got a product by Murad. This is their number 3 Hydrate. It is their renewing eye cream. I feel like this has to be a sample size. This is tiny. Unless the full size is not a lot of product either. I have to look this one up. Okay, their full size is actually not a lot of product either. It's 0.5 of a fluid ounce. This one is 0.14. So I mean, it's still quite a bit less than an actual full size. So we'll definitely still call this a sample size. But man, that full size is $86 for that amount of product. I did not know Murad went that expensive. Number 6 now. I feel something rattling in there. What do we got? Oh, the Balm. This is their sparkling liquid eyeshadow. This one did not feel like it had been tightly secured on there, so I'm a little curious if it's gonna be dry. Still has some liquid. I'm not exactly sure the ratio of how like liquidy it's supposed to be on a regular day, but I was actually able to get a swatch of it, so that's at least good. It's in the shade Bellini. I don't know if it is because maybe it was a little bit drier, but when I swatched it out, it kind of came across a little bit patchy. Like it doesn't really get a whole lot of color up. You gotta kind of build it. Yeah, I think this one might have dried out a little bit since I was able to just like basically take it off. It was not tightly secured. Product number 7 now, let's go. What could be in this day? It is by Sophia and Mabel, tinted lip oil. And since it says it's tinted, I am gonna open it just so we could kind of see the shade. I tried to look it up online to see if there was anything, but there was no swatches on their website of it, so I feel like we gotta test this out. I'm not really seeing much of a tint there. So they call this shade Jellyfish, but again, not really seeing a whole lot on there. I see a little bit of micro glitters very faintly. I gotta admit, tinted lip oils like this where they look beautiful in the packaging there, and that's the color you think you're gonna get, and then you get something like super transparent, that kind of bugs me because I'm just like, oh, why don't you give me that color? You say it's tinted, but where's the tint? I will confirm it though by putting it on my lips. Let's just wipe away what I got and try it out. Okay, on the lips, I see a little bit of a shine, but definitely not how it looks in the packaging there. But I mean, very pretty. It does give you a little bit of a hint of something. It feels very smooth. On to product number 8 now. Let's see what we got. It Cosmetics. Looks like we got maybe a mini or a deluxe size of the Lash Blowout. And I mean, they have some kind of hefty claims on here. They say you're gonna get 19 times your volume with this mascara. I'm gonna need to put that to the test because that is quite a lot of volume they're claiming you're supposed to get. Moving on now to item number 9. What could be in this day? Oh, Physicians Formula. This is their Butter Highlighter, cream to powder highlight. And in the box here, we got the shade Rose Gold. Super duper pretty. I do like that they went for a little bit of a darker highlight, so it does make it a little bit more universal for different skin tones. Next up, product number 10. What do we got? This is the Jolie Luxe Cream Matte. Look at that, we got a super purple shade. This is called Lavanda. Okay, I'm gonna need to try this on immediately. I feel like this kind of matches with what I'm wearing right now, and I am loving it. It is such a pretty color. Not at all what I would expect from a holiday advent calendar. Typically we see like a whole bunch of reds, pinks. You do not expect a purple, so I love that they did something different here. But on to number 11 now. How can they top that one? Let's see. Now we got the Pure Brazilian Silk. The Smoothing Balm controls and softens unruly hair. And looking at their little description here, it looks like they have 3 main ingredients for this formula. Looks like it's gonna be keratin, hydrolyzed silk, and coconut oil, which is all supposed to help control and soften, maintain frizz caused by humidity, give it a nice sleek shine, helps the hair moisture, and the overall texture of the hair. So it sounds like a lot of good stuff in there. And then the very last one for this tray, we got day number 12. So we are about halfway through now, since we gotta go up to 25 days. So the last one for this is a product by Yensa, the Super 8 Vibrant Silk Lipstick. Oh my gosh, look at how cool this is to open. You hit the button in the back here, shoots out the lipstick the other side. That is so cool. And the lipstick shade we got here is Noble. And once again, it looks like we're in the kind of like purpley tones here with this lip product, which I of course have to try it on. But I do actually like that they ended up keeping the same kind of tones within the 2 lip products in the box. And that you get 2 different kinds of formulas for it too, like a liquid lipstick, a lipstick, like the variety. All right, but now I'm gonna have to start holding up this big box here because there is not a sleeve to pull out for this one. So that was day number 12. I need to grab number 13 now. It almost feels like these boxes are a little bit wider. Wonder if there's gonna be bigger products here. Oh, Tatcha! Sorry, I got super distracted there. That excited me. This is the Tatcha, the Dewy Skin Cream. This one is the official mini on the website that you can actually buy, which is cool to see. Like, this little thing is $22. You know, that's how expensive it is. Super cool to see that in there. And I'm just now noticing that the bottom is like in a mismatched order versus the top where it kind of flowed. This one I'm gonna have to be grabbing from all over here. Oh, that is a big box. 14 now. What could be in this one? Oh, okay, it looks like we got a couple masks, which this was a 2-piece set of their limited edition sheet masks here. This one over here is the Baby It's Gold Outside. It's got 24 karat golden collagen that's supposed to give you a firming and moisturizing mask. This other one is the 'Tis the Season to Be Lovely. That one's got collagen and squalene in it, which is a youth promoting, collagen boosting, and hydrating mask. On to number 15 now. Let's see what we got in this day. Got something by IPSY Beauty. I recognize that one. I think we gotten that in the IPSY before. This is their Sun-Kissed Glow Highlighter. It is a mini highlighter in the shade Maldives, which is actually a very, very light highlighter. So it's kind of hard to see it on me, honestly. You see a little bit of a shine, but it kind of blends in with me. So I would say that this one's a little bit less friendly than the Physicians Formula to all the different skin tones, just because that one is like super, super light. I mean, I am kind of paper white, so that gives you a little bit of an idea of that one. Day number 16 now. This is a big box. Oh, that's heavy. Okay. Is this a big item? What do we got? Oh, I recognize the packaging. Item Beauty. It is their Slick Type Replenishing Cleansing Balm for dry skin. It's supposed to be one of those balms that you scoop out with like a little spatula, and it's supposed to help to melt away the makeup. But on to number 17 now. Another big box. What could be in here? Oh, we got a little duo. Oh, that's a fun little one. This is by Incredible. It's their Crystal Ball Roller Gloss Duo, which is really cute. They have rose quartz on one side for one gloss, and then they got amethyst on the other one. And they also used a real crystal as the roller ball for each of the glosses, which is a very cute little touch. If you have someone who's really into crystals, that is very cute. All right, on to 18 now. Let's see what we got. Okay, little tube of something. Okay, so now it looks like we got something by Christoph Robin. This is their Hydrating Melting Mask. I had to look it up online because it really had no description on the bottle here, but it says it's got aloe vera benefits in there, and it's got an ultra light texture which is supposed to melt beautifully into the hair, so that's why it's called the Melt, helping to enhance the shine and reduce frizz so it feels soft, supple, and manageable. Back to the box now. Let's grab number 19. Let's see what could be in this day. What do we got? Looks like it's a little complex culture. This is their Sun Bath Baked Bronzer. Shade name is called Just Right, and it's definitely a risky move, I feel, to put a bronzer inside of an advent calendar because it does kind of narrow down who can actually use the product. So a little bit of a risky selection here with this item. So keep this kind of in mind if you are looking at this calendar. Number 20 now. What do we got in this day? Ooh, Fenty Beauty. So this is their Stunna Lip Paint, and we ended up getting the shade Uncuffed in the box. But let's see what this shade is gonna look like on. Ooh, how pretty. This is a very nice, like, everyday kind of wearable shade here. I like that they did not do another purple. I think 2 was perfect for the box, so I do like that they switched it up with this one. This is such a pretty shade, and I already know I love her formula, so already know I love that. All right, let's see how they're gonna be able to top that one, because that, 21. Let's see what you got for us. We only got a handful of products left to go. And it looks like now we have something from R Plus Co. This is their Sun Catcher Power C Boosting Leave-In Conditioner. And this is a mini size of their product, but it is supposed to help soften, seal, detangle, and fight frizz. On to 22. Let's see what we got in this day. We now got something by the brand OC. This is their Ocean Cleanser. This one is, again, another mini size of the product. Ooh, but you do actually get a nice glass bottle in it, even though it's a mini. And they claim it's a pH-balanced formula to remove surface impurities, excess oils. It's also supposed to gently exfoliate and minimize the pores. Sounds pretty good. And apparently their, like, secret ingredient in this one is supposed to be seaweed. 23 now. This one feels a little bit softer. I'm kind of gonna guess that this might be a sponge? Oh no, totally wrong. It was just in bubble wrap and small. New brand here, it's by Lower East Side Eyeshadow. Apparently it's a palette in here, a very mini one. It says punk rock palette on the back. Oh, it's so small! So you get 4 shades in here. I'm thinking it might be all metallic because they look very shiny. Let's test that. Oh yeah, definitely. Which surprisingly, guys, this is actually a full-size product. You can buy this on their website, this size. I was thinking that this would be a total deluxe size sample just to test out their palette, but no, full size. That's kind of surprising. Oh man, we're only down to 2 left now. Number 24. Ooh, what do we got? Last 2 days. Come on, let's be good. Juicy Couture. Wait, it's a candle? Juicy Couture Honeybee Soy Wax Candle. But that smells good. The fragrance is apparently a wild honey, creamy vanilla, and orange blossom. Smells super sweet. Almost like a, kind of like an orange sherbet in a way. Oh, it smells so good. But let's grab our last day now at 25. What do we got in this? Oh, looks like a pouch. Sorts. Oh, I know what this is. So this is the Soleil Mini Heat Brush, which this one I am going to be keeping in its packaging here because I've actually gotten this one before. It wasn't an BoxyCharm, I want to say, and I did not like this one at all. I'm sorry, but the heat brush phase, that it was just like so overhyped like a couple years ago, I feel like is a little bit over and done with. I feel like we all kind of figured out that the heat brush is not really that good. You get a very uneven straightening for your hair. Like I legit had to keep like running through my hair with this brush. I've tried it so many times, so many different ways, and every time I just end up giving up and going right back to my original straightener. It never made sense to me. This one, I feel like, couple of years too late for this guy in a sense. But with that being said, that was officially the last item for our IPSY Advent Calendar. All 25 days have been unboxed. So in the end here, we did end up receiving 12 full-size items. We received 4 official mini sizes. Those are the ones that you can actually purchase from their website. And then for sample, travel / deluxe size items, I kind of grouped them all together. We ended up getting 9 of them, which I was like, all right, you know, not too bad in the ratio. I did only add up value for the full sizes and the minis. I did leave out the sample / travel deluxe size items. I did take a vote last time and you guys said you liked to see this method as well. So for that portion, we ended up getting $395.99 in value, which definitely doesn't put us far off from the $475 in value. If we add up the other 9 items, I'm sure we could get very close. Of course, that $395 is definitely a huge portion from that heat brush, which was $150. So kind of gotta keep that in mind with this. Up until that heat brush, I was 100% on board with this calendar. I was in love with it, but that last product just totally let me down. I really don't like that product. I'm sorry, it doesn't work. I'm kind of like, is it really worth it then to get this box because that last item? I don't know, I did really like everything else. As far as the selection goes, we had a lot of different options, which was really fun to see. You didn't get a whole bunch of just like one specific category. They had a very nice mix between makeup, skincare, hair care. Well, I don't know, you guys let me know, what were your guys' thoughts on this calendar? We're gonna vote on it down below. With that being said though, I do still hope that you guys still enjoyed me unboxing today's advent calendar. I'm sorry it was a little bit late, but hopefully you guys still enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that little bell button, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!